The slate opens it up. Ohio laying 8.5 against Eastern Michigan, a team that they beat by 17 last year.
Yeah.
Interesting. Actually, no, they beat them by 18 last year. Oh no, maybe that was two. Okay, they played. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we have to bet EMU. They got this whole scandal going on.
Remember what happened at Temple when
they
had the scandal? They went on a run.
Yeah, and well, EMU already started this run when they beat Bowling Green the other day.
Yeah,
I wasn't on the show Friday night, the day after that story broke. I've told you guys about this fucking fishy Eastern Michigan basketball program for years. Fuck these guys. They're not even trying.
Not until they have to.
Yeah. Now they got to prove that they're not rigging games.
Yeah, gear up here.
Lock. Eastern Michigan plus 8.5. Double lock.
I agree. I'm double locking this. Ohio is not the same team on the road, and they're coming off the Akron game.
And you got the feds watching now too, so you just you got to do this. Next up, Kent State is in Toledo. This game's awesome. I love this game. I watch this game every year. I got to make a point of going out of my way to watch this. Toledo's laying 1.5. I kind of think Kent State's better, but the Savage Arena, it'll bite you sometimes.
The old Savage.
Give me Kent State to get this done. I don't know if I'm going to bet this though. You could maybe persuade me.
Yeah, I think this is a foxhole spot for Kent. They just dropped back-to-back home games where they don't usually lose a lot at. So, and they were favored in both. Now they're going on the road as a dog. I think sender off, good coach. Got after those guys in practice. I think Kent wins outright. I'm betting Kent.
Let's go. Double lock on Kent State. Let's go. Next up, Boston College is heading into Charlottesville.
God.
Where the line is 8.5. The Wahoos are laying 8.5. I have to take BC. I have to. It was a 6-point game last time they played. And that was with Tony Bennett. No, give me the points. No bet though. No bet. What are you doing here?
I mean, Virginia's going to cover 8.5.
They only score like 53 points a game. So you're just asking yourself, can BC get to that number? 45.
I'm going to die on this BC sword. BC money line lock. I think BC's better than them.
I kind of do too.
I think Virginia's terrible. The only reason they were good last year, they were terrible last year. They just had Tony Bennett. They don't have Tony Bennett anymore.
BC is 0-3 on the road. I think you just talked me into a bet. BC plus 8.5. I'm not touching the money line. 8.5. 8.5 I'll take. Next up, Texas Tech is in Cincinnati, Ohio, taking on these Bearcats. Cincinnati's got to prove it to me. Give me Texas Tech. I will lay the 1.5 with these Red Raiders. Mac?
I have another bet. 4 for 4 here to start. I'm going to lock up Tech. Cincinnati won in Lubbock last year. I know they're off the big Arizona win, but Cincinnati, like you said, whenever they play a top 25, top 30 team, you got to prove it to me. You got to make some jump shots. I think Tech's defense swallows them up here, and they get the revenge.
All right, let's do it.
Tech.
Let's do it. Texas Tech. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I was on the SGP show and I fucked up the location for this. I was ready to take Vandy plus 11.5 in Vandy.
Yeah.
Turns out it's in Tuscaloosa. I will still take Vandy plus 11.5, but I would not bet it. What are you doing here?
I want to take Vandy, man. I know they're off the court storm, but Bama just had the freaking win of their year too at Kentucky.
It was.
Now they're laying 11.5.
Will this go up overnight?
It opened at like 13. It's come down.
I'm going to stay away. Give me Vandy, though.
Vandy Fringe Lock. Check the picks page.
Next up, Dayton is heading to Pittsburgh to take on CJ Sullivan, the Bet Detectives, Duquesne Dukes. Check out the Bottom Line Bob's podcast. I'm going to bet Dayton.
Yeah, I'll join you. Let's hold the sword together.
Let's go. Double lock. Dayton -3.5.
The ultimate. They haven't covered it in like fucking 2 months. They're due.
They are due. They are due. And I got another lock. So we're locking up shit. Bowling Green. Let's get 9.5 at Miami, Ohio. This is the Battle of the Bricks, right? Is that Battle of the Bricks? Yeah, Battle of the Bricks, I believe. Right? 9.5 is too much. Give me the Bowling Green Falcons plus 9.5. If you're searching for money line plays, I think Bowling Green could win this game.
Agreed. And to hop on your handicap more, Miami of Ohio just won as a dog on the road coming back home. Bowling Green just dropped a home game against EMU. Todd Simon's going to rally the bunch here. Let's go.
I think BG could be live here, man. I haven't convinced myself to a money line sprinkle yet, but I'm definitely taking the 9.5, and I might sprinkle that money line. Next up, George Mason's heading to Bonaventure, New York. Get the fuck out of here. Give me St. Bonaventure. I'm taking these Bonnies. Double overtime win against the Colonials of George Washington. A huge win at Dayton. It stops here. Bonnies are desperate, I feel like. It's an awesome game. What are you doing here?
Yeah, so let's recap Mason's week. They win at Dayton as a double-digit dog. Then they come home and they play a crazy, hectic double overtime game where they trail the entire game and somehow win it. Bonnie's roll here off the loss. Let's go.
Bonnie's are 8-1 at home, and the one loss was a banked in 40-footer, 35-footer from our boy Fran. So no.
Bonnie's by double digits.
Yeah, Bonnie's are going to get it. Double lock. Next up. Man, I fucking love the board, man.
Tuesday's a fun day.
Akron is laying 13. It was 12.5. Now it's I'm seeing 13.5 at Buffalo. No bet, but give me Akron.
I'm not here for finally a game. I'm not betting. I'll lay with Akron. Well, yeah, and Buffalo won the other day. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a good spot for the Zips.
Lay with Akron. No fucking bet.
St. Joe's is in Davidson, North Carolina. Davis is laying 1.5.
I have no read on this game.
I'm going to take St. Joe's.
I think they're the right side.
Davidson is 10-0 at home.
I know. St. Joe's.
I think I have breaking news that this number is flipped to 0. Joe's are favored right now.
That's what I said, right? Oh, wait, but the slide
St.
says
Joe's
this, but I think I read St. Joe's -1.5, didn't I?
Gotcha. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm sitting this one. Sorry, can't talk. I'm sitting this one out as well. I'll take St. Joe's. No bet.
Yeah, but I got a bet right here. Tennessee, this has dropped a point. This is at 6.5 right now.
Yeah.
We're just on VSiN talking about this game. I'm laying the 6.5 with Tennessee. Mississippi State's coming off the Egg Bowl win in overtime. Mississippi State is a school that will get fucked up. In my opinion, it's like that's. I mean, like they've been partying.
Yeah, this is a perfect spot too. Tennessee off the loss to their in-state rival Vandy.
Yeah, I'm on the Vols. I'm locking it up. Lay the 6.5. You with me, Bieniek?
Yes, sir.
Double lock. Could it be a triple lock, or we got a battle?
I'm going to take Jans one more time as a dog. They swept Tennessee last year. I think he's a better coach than Barnes. Let's go.
Well, he is, but he is a better coach than Barnes. But
Give me Mississippi State here. Let's go. Hail State.
There we go. We got a battle in Knoxville. Phoenix, Dundee on the balls. Mac on his dogs.
Tennessee by
Next up, VCU, a Rams special here. This is too many points. I will take the Rhode Island Rams plus 6.5.
Does this line stink?
It does. It does, man.
This has got VCU smash written all over it. They're significantly better. Rhode Island they fucking win some of the craziest games at home.
I'm staying away from. I'm not betting this fucking game.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go away from Courtney Love here and lock VCU, the best team in the A10. Let's go. That line. Tell us.
Moneyline Mac locking up VCU minus 6.5. I got a lock right here though. Butler is catching 12.5 in Hartford, Connecticut at the XL Center. Butler's covering this, dude.
We're gonna do the Butler experience again together.
Hear me out here. McNeely's still questionable.
I agree with
Caravan's questionable. Dude, Butler is good enough. They'll stay within this number. Yukon will win by 8.
Yeah, I agree with you. But Butler covered there last year. And they just played a 4-point game like a couple weeks ago. Butler, to be honest, Yukon is the only team that Butler's played well against.
No, I mean Butler has covered some of these. Marquette they covered like that at Marquette. They can cover some of these. It's just they lose games.
Yeah. I mean they've already seen Yukon this year at Hinkle, 4-point game. Everybody's gonna say Yukon's desperate and all that shit, but Yukon's not that good. I've said it all year. We're just going off reputation. I mean, Hurley can bitch and moan all he wants at the officials. It ain't going to fix the problems with that roster. Let's go Butler.
Double lock on these dogs. I also think everyone's going to take UConn because they lost their first home game there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to know the betting splits on this, say, tomorrow. Double lock on these dogs. Next up.
We can wait on that one, by the way.
You're right. Yeah.
We don't need to race to bet Butler. Nobody's betting Butler tomorrow. Maybe we can get like a 14.5. But yeah, I'm with you. 7 or 8 point game.
Yeah. Ball State is in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Central Michigan's laying 4.5.
We should bet Ball State, man.
What's the logic here? What am I missing here?
Central Michigan, winners of 2 in a row. They just beat Northern Illinois by 5. I mean, are they really that good compared to Ball State, who just got blown out by Toledo and Ohio, who are actually good teams? And Ball State's the dog? I mean, I think these two teams are even.
I think you're right. I think
Ball State's better.
I think Ball State's better too. Like on a neutral, I would take. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Ball State plus 4.5 at CMU.
That's a funny line.
It's true.
I'm gonna jump in with you guys too. I don't know why, but Cocktail Napkins got Ball State only plus 1.5. I had no reason for the pick, but I'll jump in and triple lock this with you guys for the hell of it.
Welcome to the party, pal. Bieniek fading Michigan.
Triple lock on these Ball State Cardinals. Patty C's boys. Why is it I'm betting every fucking MAC game?
We stayed off of Akron and Buffalo. That would have been a degenerate.
I have one for you though. What is this line? Western Michigan's going to win by 15. We have to bet this. What is this line, dude? What the fuck is this line?
Well, have you looked at Northern Illinois?
Still, these are two teams with 4 wins. They're both 4-13.
Are they rigging games like Eastern Michigan? That's the only reason Western Michigan covered that other game.
Western Michigan is one. Hear me out here. Hear me out. They're 1-9 in their last 10 games. Northern Illinois is 2-8 in their last 10. Why is this a 10.5 point spread?
I don't know. I'm not betting this. So I'm off. There's a lot of other good ones to bet.
I'm going in. I'm going in. Western Michigan minus 10.5. Lock it up. Buckham Broncos.
I'll try to explain this one for Colby, maybe. A huge matchup advantage on the glass. Western Michigan defensively rebounding 27th. Northern Illinois, 363rd offensive rebounding team. Defensively, 301st. Western Michigan, 41st. So, I mean, if there's a lot of missed shots there, I think the Broncos are getting the loose balls. But, I mean, that's the handicap, I guess.
But still 10.5 points? 10.5 points at an arena they're 2-6 in.
It rings. I'm with you. But Northern Illinois is fucking terrible. They have not won a Division I game since November.
Well, that's why we bet Western. We bet Western. I'm not betting Northern. I think we bet Western. I think they're winning by 20, 17, 15.
I'm not betting it.
I tried.
I've locked 90% of the board. I don't need a crowbar of fucking Western Michigan.
This one stood out to me. The first when I was looking at I was like, "What the fuck is this?" UTSA is in Birmingham. UAB is turning into a system play, especially when the line drops a point like it currently did. It's at 11.5. Should we stick to the system here?
I kind of think so. Like I keep saying, or I'm saying away. Memphis is on deck. That's for the league. Like they're tied in the top of the standings.
Good, because I haven't bet it yet. Okay, good. No bet. UAB minus 11.5.
It kind of feels like it's going to land right around there.
Next up, Bradley is at Belmont. This game's awesome. I know I fucked up the line here, but the spread is, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Nova, I think. Nova.
Okay.
This is Bradley laying 1.5. This game's like a huge game in the conference, I feel like.
Yeah, they're one game back. 7-1 versus 6-2.
Belmont's won 5 straight. Give me Belmont at home with that crowd.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Bradley won November minus 7.5. David in the chat. Bradley won at what's her name? Murray the other day. In a pick'em. Do we think that they win a second pick'em on this road stand at Belmont? They're not really a good road team. They had a miracle win at UIC. I don't think they win 3 in a row here on the road. I think Belmont gets them.
I think so too.
Belmont. Money line. Let's go. Belmont ties it up here in the standings.
Well, I mean, the money line is like what, 105?
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Plus,
I'm just gonna take Belmont. You could ride.
Yeah.
Money line Mac, lock it up, Belmont.
I'm gonna lock up the 1.5 because Bradley could win on some fucked up buzzer beater and win by 1.
Duke D.
Like that UIC game.
Ohio State is in West Lafayette. Purdue's laying 10.5. We have to hammer Purdue because everyone at Ohio State's fucking getting drunk. I just saw fucking video footage of the fucking city. I mean, I guess they're already in West Lafayette, right?
They're already there. Yeah. They're in the hotel.
Man, they got lucky. Lucky. I'll lay the points. No bet.
I'll have a sicko play here. I will lock up Ohio State. They just got embarrassed at home. We got Purdue coming off the back-to-back sweep of the road spot out west, coming back home, laying big number. I think Ohio State loses by 6. I think we get Ohio State best effort.
Money line, Mac, locking up these Buckeyes.
OH.
They already hit for me in football, so
I feel like I'm obligated. Just take away and throw it on the Buckeye hoopstein.
Missouri State's in Cedar Falls. Northern Iowa's laying 10.5. It's a huge number. I'm gonna lay it though. No bet. What are you doing here?
Lay it. Northern Iowa fucks those teams up at home.
Yeah.
I kind of like this. Cocktail Napkins got this at 13.5. Missouri State's defense has been dog shit. 12th in the Valley this season. And UNI at home, I think they can run it up. Like Max said, they've been putting up plenty of points here.
It goes against my system, though. I can't lay double digits against a winless team because a winless team is going to pop up on one of these games. But I do think Northern Iowa's a wagon at home.
You locking this,
lock
Bieniek?
this one up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to lock it
I'll
up.
cheer you on, Bieniek.
Bieniek, locking up Northern Iowa, laying 10.5.
This will be the game because I hated on the Panthers so much in the preseason. So this will be Missouri State.
Missouri State's money lines live. Watch.
Bieniek, I got a better play though. You can jump in on. ECU's been out there. They were in Wichita the other night. They've been out there. Now they go into Tulsa. Take on these Golden Hurricanes. And guess where Tulsa just was? They were in fucking Tampa, Florida. So
that is
I'm gonna
a brutal travel spot for the home team.
Yeah.
Brutal. Saturday in Tampa and then Tuesday.
And ECU is in Wichita. ECU has been in Tulsa.
ECU's the home team.
Yeah. Let's go. Pirates -3.5. You coming?
Are you worried this is Schwartz laying points on the road? What could go wrong?
How many people are going to be at this fucking game?
Here's what I'm worried, that they're going to win by like 3, though. They fucking play all these close-ass games.
That is true.
I'm going to watch this one and cheer you on. I can't lay north of a field goal here with the Pirates.
ECU by 9.
I hope you're right. I like ECU. I pull for you.
Next up, UCF is in Ames, taking on Iowa State. I will lay the 15.5. I feel like I could easily be talked into a bet here, Mac.
I like UCF. They're like, is Iowa State really getting up for this game?
I mean, they just lost. I would think so.
They are, but they're like 15.5, and they got a double road trip with Arizona coming up. I'll give another one. I think this number's too.
You're gonna bet this?
I'm gonna bet UCF here.
Moneyline Mac locking up the very, very golden Knights of UCF.
Iowa State by 10.
All right, I'll stay away. Indiana State is in Normal, Illinois, taking on Illinois State. I will take Illinois State. Indiana State let Bradley score 10,000 points on them the other night. Then they only dropped 53 points at Drake. I think they're back to being horrible again. So I will take Illinois State minus the 7.5. What are you doing here?
Give me Indiana State. They lost 4 in a row. I mean, I think. Is this a little bit of a... Nah, this isn't really a rivalry. I don't know. Just give me the points.
No bet. Yeah.
No bet.
This I will bet. We have a system, or at least I have a system. 12.5 points I cannot do.
Yep.
Seton Hall plus 12.5. I don't think it's that crazy to sprinkle the fucking money line again. I really don't. Give me the 12.5 with Seton Hall. And may God have mercy on your soul. Right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Double
yeah.
lock.
They beat him last year. Like, not laying double digits for shocking.
Yeah. How about a little pirate parlay? Seton Hall and ECU. Let's go.
And you
Seton Hall was a hell of a lot better last year than they are this year, though.
Yeah, but
they still get up sometimes, though.
Yeah. They
just got embarrassed too. They're not going to get embarrassed again.
Yeah, they got absolutely embarrassed by 30 at home. They're live in this game, in my opinion.
I agree. Next up, this game. Why do I find this game intriguing? UT Martin is in Nashville taking on Tennessee State. Tennessee State is laying 1.5, and I just
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
Give me UT Martin. I mean, no bet though. Just gonna watch this one. What are you doing here?
It reeks. I mean, UT Martin's one of the top teams in the league, and then Tennessee State's struggling. Give me TSU. Little Nashville magic here.
Bet.
No, I'm good. I don't do Tuesday night OVC. I only do Thursdays.
Louisville is in Dallas taking out SMU. SMU is laying 1.5. Give me the Cards to stay red hot. I think SMU is a phony ass team. I think the Cards are actually building something, and I just don't like SMU is beating some shitty. It's some shitty ACC teams, but I think Louisville's playing better right now. Give me the Cards. What are you doing here?
When was the last time Louisville was ranked?
Maybe the first year of Mac. Maybe I don't even know.
In about 5-6 years,
Yeah.
They hit the top 25 today. 25. I'm betting SMU. I'm fading the newly ranked Cards here. They've won like 9 in a row. Ultimate due for a loss spot, and I think SMU finally wins a home game with Andy Enfield and company. This is gonna be a fun game.
Moneyline Mac locking up SMU. You know what? Fuck you. I just want to have a battle. I want to have a little battle
There
action
you
going
go.
on
Take
here.
Louisville. Fuck Louisville.
Let's go.
Cheating ass program.
Yeah, like SMU's not cheap. Yeah, we got a battle. Dundee on Louisville. Mac on SMU. Michael Crichton is heading into DePaul.
What are you gonna do here?
Dude, I'm taking DePaul plus 6.5, man.
Is that line correct or 6.5?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I fucked up the slide. It's 6.5 though, is what they're getting. Yeah. Gosh, I just don't know about betting it though, because Creighton has looked a lot better recently. I'm just gonna take DePaul plus the points. What are you doing here?
I think I'm gonna lay it with Creighton. Actually, I have to fade the team coming off the 40-game losing streak that finally won one, celebrated. Creighton's actually, the more and more I'm talking about, Creighton's gonna fuck them up. There's gonna be more Creighton fans at this fucking game than DePaul fans.
Probably. Yeah. No bet for me. Are you locked? Yeah, no bet. Okay.
I don't know. I can't decide right now, but I'm on Creighton.
Arizona. And that's where David Mottola was. He's already in Stillwater. And that bar was empty like this goddamn arena's been lately. Arizona's laying 9.5. I can't do it. Give me Oklahoma State plus 9.5. No bet. What are you doing here?
I will lock up the Cowboys. I like Lutz as a dog this year, man. They're playing hard for him. I think Arizona, this is too big a number to lay on the road.
Moneyline Max saying, how about them Cowboys? Locking up Oklahoma State.
They're so up and down, Arizona.
Minnesota is heading into Iowa City. I think we should bet Iowa.
I think we should too. Iowa just got embarrassed back-to-back games. I am a little worried that they're banged up, but I think they open it up on Minnesota.
Yeah. Lay the 9.5. Double lock on these Hawkeyes. Next up, we are going to Morgantown.
Real quick, isn't it funny that Cronin was talking about Big Ten teams love to do the LA trip because it's warm and sunny.
Yeah.
And then
Like they play outdoors.
And then Iowa gets double tapped by 10 and 24.
Well, I just love how he says that. A, like you play outdoors, and B, the whole fucking city's on fire.
Yeah.
It's like, what a time to say that. Like, they love it out here. It's like, no, not when they flew in and looked out the window in the airplane and the whole goddamn city was burning. Yeah, double lock on Iowa. Next up, we got Arizona State in Morgantown against Dub V. Remember Ray Anderson's comments?
Yeah, I know. Fuck him.
That's why Dub V will not lose this game. However, I will take Arizona State plus 7.5. Dub V wins by 2, 3, maybe even 4.
Give me the Mountaineers to squeak by and win by 8. backdoor cover, make the free throws.
Bet.
No, I just said they're going to win by 8 and it's 7.5.
Hey,
It's a horrible spot if I want to be completely unbiased. I mean, you just storm the shit out of the court when you beat number 2. But yeah, we squeak by with the cover here because Arizona State is phony. Let's go.
North Carolina is at Winston-Salem laying 1.5. I will bet North Carolina laying 1.5 because half this damn crowd will be Carolina fans. It's not like Duke. It's not like Duke where everyone hates Duke there.
Yeah.
You coming?
I feel like I have to. They just got embarrassed on Saturday by losing to Stanford, who we were on. Wake is I'm still not buying into Wake, to your point. And is this I think this is a rally the troop game for Hubert. Yeah, give me Carolina. Let's go.
Double lock. It's probably my favorite play on the board, I think. Let's go. And the locks are going to keep coming because I think Missouri's going to lose at Texas tomorrow. Texas laying actually 2.5 now. This has gone up a point. It's telling you. Give me these Longhorns. Minus 2.5 against Mizzou. What are you doing here?
I think I agree with you. As much as I don't like him as a favorite, this is a fade in Missouri. 4 straight wins. Hook 'em.
Double lock on these horns.
Yeah, Missouri's new to the top 25 too, to our rights point. Fade that.
Yeah. Wisconsin is in Westwood. Breathing all that fine air. UCLA is laying 3.5. I'm on UCLA and I can be talked into a bet. I just haven't bet this yet, but I'm considering it.
What's your analysis here? Wisconsin's as hot as anybody. Is this a due for a lost spot?
No, I'm actually coming in on Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin a little bit more than UCLA. I mean, UCLA had one get up spot where they blew out Iowa by 24, but in all honesty, they've won one of their last 5, and I think the Badgers are the hotter team right now. Cocktail Napkins got that set to pick them, and I think in a low-scoring game, give me a team that's going to make their free throws. Wisconsin, number 1 team at the line in the country.
I'm going to battle you.
I'm not going to be scared because Iowa shit the bed the other night. The teams on the second leg as a dog have been good to me. Give me Wisconsin. On Wisconsin, get Mick Cronin's phony ass out of here.
We got a battle. Mac, Bieniek on the Badgers, Dundee on the Bruins. All right, next up, BYU is in Boulder, laying 4.5. Give me my Buffs money line.
Yeah. BYU's phony.
I don't know about the bet though. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
What are they? 0-7 in Big 12 play? Yeah, they're winning tomorrow. BYU's off an overtime loss.
Right. It's my Buffs.
City. Come on, Colorado.
Double lock on these Buffs. Wyoming's at UNLV, and I got a feeling Wyoming's live.
Let's go back to the Cowboys. Get it done. Yeah, I think the money line's pretty cool. Vegas had the week of their lives. They just Utah State. They won at San Diego State. Yeah.
I'm betting on a team that last I saw, I bet on them a game ago when they were down like 30, and I'm just like, I looked at this line earlier. I was building the slide, and I was like, this is exactly the game UNLV loses.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys have talked me into this too. You want to know who UNLV is next as well? New Mexico.
Ooh. Yeah, Sundance Wicks is a dog. Come on, baby.
Yeah. Points and money line.
Triple lock on Wyoming. Let's go. Is this one you wait? Are you going to be able to get a 9.5 tomorrow morning?
Yeah, probably. And that's an important point there to get it over 3 possessions. So.
Unbelievable. Final game on the slate. Washington is heading into Eugene, taking on these Ducks. Are catching 12.5 points.
What the fuck?
I gotta take Washington. You're
We
forcing
got
me to take Washington. It's a fucking rivalry game.
Yes, they've lost 4 in a row. They're going to get up for Oregon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bet.
They'll
Bet.
throw it inside to Ossenberg and they'll fucking get fouled a bunch. I don't know how they get it.
Oregon wins by 8.
Yeah.
Oregon wins by 8. Give me the Huskies 12.5 double lock. Bieniek, you on this too?
God damn it. I'm not playing this, but I'm actually going to lay it with the Ducks.
All right, well, that's our card. Best plays of the night. To me, Carolina is the one that stood out the most to me. There's it's a card that I really do like this card, which means I should be terrified. At number 2 for me, give me St. Bonaventure.
Yeah.
At number 3 for me, I'm going to give out 4, by the way. At 3, Seton Hall stays within 12.5. And at 4, give me those Texas Longhorns against Missouri. Mac?
I had at number 1, I had the Bonnies. The other one I had was Dayton.
I almost said that too.
Keep going to the well with the Dayton
Yeah.
Flyers until they get this thing back. I mean, Duquesne is red hot. This is sell high on Duquesne, buy low on Dayton.
Bowling Green stands out to me too. I mean, I feel like that's one we should consider in that mix.
Yeah, and then SMU I love. Getting Louisville finally ranked, and then in the nightcap, I like the Buffs to finally win a Big 12 game against BYU.
Bieniek?
I like Ball State plus 4.5 against Central Michigan there. Ball State just got hammered by both Ohio and Toledo in back-to-back games. I think that one's a nice little bounce back one at Central Michigan there. Tennessee minus 6.5. This is one of 2 golden spots that are tomorrow. I'm going to lay the 6.5 with the Vols, and I'm also going to take the 8.5 with Wyoming against UNLV. That spot's great. After their hell of a week, and then New Mexico next. Wyoming could win that game outright. If I were to play a 4th one, I'd go Wisconsin plus 3.5. They probably win that game, in my opinion, as well. So
There we go, folks. Give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Make sure you check out the College Baseball Experience SEC preview this week. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Make sure you check out the pregame show tomorrow and every other day. And the Ryan and Rush show. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Check out the College Football Experience. We're going to have some coaching breakdowns. I see Daniel Katie saying great cap on the national championship. We nailed it over there. We're just getting started. We diving into coaching hires, schedules getting released. I think over the next 10 days, the Big 12 and ACC schedules come out. We'll dive deep into that, and the FCS College Football Experience as well. All of those come together as one on YouTube, youtube.com/the College Experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also check out the Sports Gambling Podcast and the Bottom Line Bombs with my pal CJ Sullivan. Thank you, Helms. Appreciate you in the chat. Helms22 saying great college football season. Appreciate you. Likewise. Excited for the slate tomorrow. Till next time, folks. This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
It's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen your grill again. It made me good trip, good jog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you gave me hit the can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for hope. Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Sing it.